What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Watch with AJ. Today we're gonna be reacting to the Tyquan World documentary, part 2. This is just where they was talking about Kobe Mack, so I'm gonna replay that part to maybe you remember where he was at. Cause at first I was like, I don't remember, but now I do type shit. But if y'all like the content, make sure I hit that like button, subscribe, all that good shit. Go check out all my recents, man. I'm good.
Mac was FBG Brick's older cousin from the low end. He became close to Tyquan World by hanging with Brick. Kobe did security work for a living and was licensed to carry a firearm. He allegedly began sliding with and for his younger cousins. Some say that he was overprotective. Kobe was willing to die over his family. 1 month after Poppy was killed, FBG Brick and Colby Mack were both killed by the Get Back gang. Brick was only out of jail for 10 months. On September 26th of that year, HK and the Get Back gang sneaks up on TB and Side from Jarrow City and shoots them both. Side was shot in the head, and TB was shot several times in the head, face, shoulder, chest, and torso.
God damn. I gotta go back to that because I was...
That gang sneaks up on TB and Side from Jarrow City and shoots them both. Side was shot in the head, and TB was shot several times in the head, face, shoulder, chest, and torso. Side survives, but TB was pronounced dead at Northwestern Hospital. He was 21 years old. TW had lost 2 of their top members in only 3 months. They were low on guns at the time as well. The Get Back gang had way more firepower at the time, and they were making way more money. At an early age, O Block members such as Duke and HK were selling pounds of marijuana. They ran a successful operation in Parkway Gardens. A lot of the Tyquan World members had jobs, some were even still depending on their parents. That's what made Poppy an easy target. A lot of people knew where he worked. On November 24, 2017, HK was killed inside of Parkway Gardens. He was allegedly killed by other Black Disciple members. STL, Jarrow City.
No. He was trying to rob somebody, but it was a civilian that did it. Licensed to carry civilian.
And Tyquan World all celebrated HK's death. Sliding on O Block members is difficult. They're protected by the buildings and gates in Parkway Gardens. That always gave O Block an advantage. Sets such as STL, Jarrow City, and TW all hung out in front of houses and on street corners. That made them easy to touch. A few STL and Jarrow City members were close to Melly from 051 Young Money. What many don't know is, 051 and Tyquan World always had tension. It allegedly started when members of TW shot a member of 800. Millie began hanging out in the neighborhood with people such as FBG Duck, Young, Cash, Motor and Side. Tyquan World had no choice but to deal with it. They were still the shorties in the neighborhood. Millie was loved by the Flyboy gang. He supported the whole movement. Just as everyone else, Millie expected FBG to make it. He even attended their shows and hung out with them in the studio. In the summer of 2019, Melly had allegedly shot up a member of TW home while his family was there over a small gambling debt. On August 31st of that year, members of Jarrow City threw a house party celebrating Can't Get Right's birthday. He would have turned 24 years old. FBG Duck allegedly had a private party that night as well. He didn't invite Melly for obvious reasons. Many say that Duck wasn't dealing with many of the TW members at the time. He allegedly blamed them for breaking into his home months prior. Melly decided to attend the party. At around 2:45 in the morning, a TW member allegedly shoots Melly several times. Melly was pronounced dead at the University of Chicago Medical Center. He was 27 years old. TW members
Hello?
began bragging about the Melly hit. This is when 051 started Melly Way. Melly Way is similar to the Get Back gang. They were ready to go to war with Tyquan World.
Hey, it's me, your dry skin.
In February of 2020, D-Money and other TW members allegedly killed O-Block member Jado. This had allegedly made King Von, who at the time was a huge rap star, very upset. He allegedly wanted Jado's killers dead. On May 7th of 2020, Melly Way allegedly killed Richie Jerk. The war was now on. 051 Young Money and TW began getting in shootouts every other day. Tyquan World was now all alone. They no longer had STL and Jero City as allies. Members from STL and Jero City both made it clear that they were staying out of it. Even FBG ducked looked the other way. This only made TW go even harder. They continued sliding on their ops.
She did.
On the night of June 19th, 2020, D-Money and other Tyquan World members allegedly creeps inside of O-Block looking for ops. A guy by the name of Armin Proctor was out walking around when 3 TW members allegedly came from out the cut shooting. Proctor was shot several times and was later found dead on the sidewalk. He was 23 years old.
Alright.
Things really fell apart after FBG Duck was killed in August of that year. FBG Cash began throwing up Y's in his music video showing love to 051 Young Money. This caused tension between STL and Tyquan World. Richie Jerk's older brother Billionaire Black is a member of the Flyboy gang. Billionaire looked at Cash as a big brother. It broke his heart seeing Cash showing love to his brother killers. The war between TW and Melly Way was deadly. They continued trading fire. In May of 2021, Tyquan World loose another member. D-Money was allegedly shot over 20 times. D-Money is the person who identified D-Rose as Benson Richardson killer back in 2014.
Damn.
He became one of TW's most respected members. D-Money allegedly had 5 bodies.
That's kind of fucked up, though. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you know he was 13 when it happened. I think that's what the documentary said. But there's been a few little points where the documentary was wrong, type shit. And this is real information too. You know that's came out. I know on the HK situation, and I know there was something else too, but I just can't remember what it was. But no, that's crazy though. But you know, I understand though, cause you know you a little kid, type shit. So. Man, November.
Tyquan World is now a popular gang who plays a huge part of drill history. This is a gang that was started by 13-year-old misguided children. They played by no rules. From day one they were known to be wild and reckless. Members such as Lil Bubba allegedly did hits just for pills when he was younger. TW started off as Jero City and STL little brothers. Over the years they became stronger and larger than Jero City and STL both.
Who the fuck was that? That's all I gotta say.
Well, this was the Tyquan World story. Thank you all for watching.
Hey man, besides a little you know, misinformation, if that's the word, type shit. But nah, yeah, let me go ahead and subscribe to you, cause I already seen the FBG story. So, oh, he dropped it. Man, nah, you don't even go by Can't Get Right, bro. That's like a whole diss when you say it. Say shit. But if y'all want me to react to that, I will. Go check out all my recents, man. Hit that like button if you enjoy the content.